Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the Patreons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. And today I wanted to talk about basically 5 things that we know so far from the next patch, or stuff that might be coming, stuff that are kind of confirmed, or stuff that basically is very likely to be added. Okay, we have some US tanks gameplay on the background. I am grinding the M60 and the M48 to finally have the top tiers unlocked for the US. So yes, I'm getting back to tanks and I'm having a lot of fun actually with it. But yeah, the first thing is a new British jet is coming. So if you don't know, Ismin, I think it was Ismin, which is one of the main community managers of the forum, said that we do have, or they basically are working on a new top tier jet for the British. So what does that mean? Well, we don't know exactly what it is, if it's an Eurofighter, if it's a Gripen, if it's a Sea Harrier FA2, if it's a new Tornado, we don't know. But at least they said that they are working on something for that nation, that it's kind of in a need for new things, you know. The second one is, of course, the Gripen. The Gripen might be coming, guys. There's nothing to confirm 100% with it, but if you remember, at the start of the year, we had those confirmations by community managers and helpers and stuff that Gaijin is indeed working on the Gripen, and we should expect the aircraft to be arriving very soon. Back in the day when it was leaked, it was basically, they were basically saying that the aircraft was going to be leaked or to be added in a time frame of a year, you know. And now, of course, it's almost a year that passed, so of course the Gripen might be coming in this patch or in the next one, but I really think it's coming this patch. The third thing is that it will be a very big update. It's been already confirmed that, and yeah, we could already say that we kind of expect that idea. Normally, these patches at the end of the year, they're normally the bigger ones, you know, they're the ones that really change the game in mechanics and stuff. I don't know if you remember, but we had, for example, the MiG-19 and F-100 being added in the December patch. We had the MiG-29 and F-16 being added in the December patch. We had many aircraft. It's not, of course, only in the December patch that these things happen, but normally game-changing aircraft are added in that patch, or new mechanics, new nations, stuff like that is always the focus of a December patch, and we can expect already from that a very big patch, but it was already confirmed by Ismin that it is going to be indeed quite a large one. So things to be excited. Of course, I think it's the most fun one in the whole year. You know, it's something that I really you know enjoyed. You know, I always enjoyed is the December patch. So yeah. The fourth thing, almost the final thing, is a new Leopard, top tier Leopard is coming, or might be coming, for the Germans. So it was already confirmed in the, like, I don't know if it was in the last patch or in the patch before that. It's been confirming that they are working on it when people started to complain about the PSO, right? So it means that something's coming. They kind of confirmed that they are working, specifically they are working on a new Leopard for a top tier Germany, which is, I don't know, I mean, you can take that however like you want. I personally think Germany, the main problem with Germany is not particularly the performance of their tanks, it's more due to the number of tanks. It's something that a lot of nations suffer sometimes. It's just they don't have, Japan suffered a lot from this. I mean, it still does a little bit, right? But it's just that you don't have a lot of spawns in a ground battle to actually keep spawning and spawning. And I think that was the main problem with the German Tech 3 in the ground. It's not that the tanks were bad. The tanks are actually quite amazing. It was just that the Swedish had the better version of the Leopard, technically, right? And together with that, not a lot of Leopards to spawn in, while you see the Russians, for example, having a lot of versions of, you know, tanks that they have to spawn. So yeah, that would be the main thing. So kind of exciting. Hopefully something that gets added in this patch. Of course, they only confirmed that they're working on that, and it's not a confirmation that it's actually coming in this patch. So we have to wait to see, but it will be very, very interesting. And of course, the last thing is that when Fox 3's missiles come, the 90s Fox 3 missiles, like the AIM-120 MRAM, the R-77, the PO-12, the Mika, all these missiles, when they are added, we will basically have everybody having that. So it will not only be added for certain nations. They already confirmed that when those things are added, we will have a lot of nations receiving it, maybe every single one. If you remember, you will notice that a lot of the nations already have aircraft that would have that missile. You know, they just need to add the missile itself, right? So you can see that, of course, the US has the F-16s. The Germans, of course, they don't have it yet, but it's only like basically one of the only nations that don't have it. And of course, they can always receive the F-4F ICE, and in the future the Eurofighter, to actually use those missiles. In the USSR/Russia, we have the SMT, the AK-141. In the UK, we can have in the Tornado, for example, or the addition of new aircraft. In the Swedish, we have the Gripen that would be added as well, in the vegan. You know, the Israelis with the Barak, the Italians with the F-16 ADF, the Chinese with the J-8F and the F-16 MLU. So yeah, basically all the nations. Japan, technically it would need something, but you know, it can still have it fairly quickly, an addition. So the majority of the nations already have aircraft that could receive it. So once, and it's not a lot of work actually, to be honest. Once they actually add the AIM-120, for example, 99% of the nations will have already a platform that can carry that missile. And the R-77 for the Russians, PL-12 for the Chinese, and then the Mikas for the French, and that's it, right? So yeah, when those things happened, when those things are added, expect to be added for all nations. And this is it, guys. 5 things that we kind of know from the, you know, community of the upcoming patch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and bye.